Okay, so now I'm going to do a little discussion on the question from the exit interview that says, okay, what did we miss? What still needs to be done in this area? So I'm going to ignore this. So the first thing that I would note that Mason just brought up, still trying to start, is we did HVAC in the chiller room and the boiler room, but not the tower. So we need HVAC in there. And not only that, the only HVAC we did was supply. We did not do return. So that's two things. And if you were looking at this, I'd say, show me, say this room and this room had supply for the HVAC. Neither room had HVAC return, and the cooling tower room had neither. So those need to get done. Let's take a look at some other things that were not done. This whole piping system here, sweeper filter, we totally ignored that. So we would need to model and do the sweeper filter. Generator exhaust.
I think also electrical panel in that room was not put.
Electrical panel, there's no electrical panel in the cooling tower. We ignored this barometric damper system. We ignored that. We ignored this little cooling recirculation thing that sent some sort of cold water out to the rest of the plant. And that's got to be for some small chillers that are out there probably. So those are most of the things that we ignored. We ignored lighting. There's no lighting at all. We ignored most of the small electrical. We only did the 480 volt. So if you look at this drawing, and the goal here is to go, okay, I did my thing. Well, did you study this drawing deeply to figure out what are we doing, but also what are we not doing? And if we're not doing it, who is? Who else might I need to work with? And of course, it would have been very inappropriate to do that right at the beginning, because you would have just been blah. I don't know what you're talking about. But now you've got 6 weeks of work on this. And so you do know. You go, yeah, that's missing. That's missing. We also did not place all the variable frequency drives. We didn't put them in. So there's a ton of work that we did not do. And it's good if you can tell that to somebody so they don't go, well, where's all that work? Where's that? Well, we didn't do it. We had 6 weeks to learn how to do all this, and by golly, we did. Cool? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's for the exit.